St. John's looking for a 13th straight win as they host upset-minded Creighton here at MSG. And they're one and done. The rebound for Ejiofor.
And this is the concern right here. How do you get back in transition against the team that...
From the field against UConn. And they lock things down defensively, but this is an off-kilter start. Numbers for the Johnnies. Mitchell, dump-off pass. Sellers, the finish. Rebound, Hopkins.
Good no call.
Hopkins, the drive. Finishing through the contact. Got a performance, his first career start on Wednesday. Downhill, it's Dix. And he pops and hits the fadeaway.
The good thing about veterans is they can clean up their mistakes quicker than young guys.
Hopkins counted on a foul.
In win streak, he's averaging 15, 7 rebounds. So I think you have to attack if you're Graves and you get 2 feet in the paint. You got to continue to maybe shoot a little fall away, get that paint. It's twice now Dix has gotten downhill after passing up that first one and turning it over.
Kick to the wings, Salmon. Joe saw Salmon, the sophomore. Meanwhile, Creighton quickly up court, and Harper corrals the outlet pass.
Hear that from Rick Pitino. He's putting pressure on everyone.
Yeah. For the inbound, it's Owen Freeman. Nice pass. 21 conference games here at MSG, and it's a packed house on what they're calling Johnny's Day. Trying to get alumni out here. There's Harper. He's a good scorer for Iowa.
Terrific.
Ejiofor calls his own number.
But communication has to be better at this end, but also a sense of urgency. You know, sometimes good teams play their opponent's record, and sometimes the teams with a bad record play their own record. Everyone is thinking about him, and this is, you know, this 2 hours is can be some therapy for you. Beautiful.
Harper, 10 per game from deep. Trying to go to the low post here, and Freeman kicks it out. Zugic, that's a 3. That's a... Sannon on the take.
Just
seems to have responded well. Zugic lines it up and knocks it down.
It's passing, especially when you have a guy who can really get it done down there.
There's Darling, who strips it from Graves. Ejiofor! A thunderous finish!
Doesn't do a lot of his stuff with great athleticism. It's just timing. He's a good athlete, but a lot of his big plays are timing. Sees you put that down, he times the dribble, throws it ahead.
The Knicks need it later today.
Exactly.
The heck with this game. Graves draws the double. Freeman, the escape fouled.
By Freeman to not settle for that little mid-range jumper. And that's really how they beat UConn. Now they're spaced, they got downhill, and there's that guy.
Dix having to peer around. Mitchell finds Zugic in the corner. And another triple. Looking ahead, he'll push the pace. It's stolen by Mitchell. Counter for the Johnnies. Sellers on the take. Counted on a foul.
When the player gets in the air, they have the athleticism edge. I just want to give him the 2 and take him in. It was a huge difference maker in that game.
It's a season high by far, those 32 trips. The previous high was 25. Hopkins off the hezzy. And hits the mid-range jump touching distance here. Greer for Freeman. Trying to back down his man and Hopkins.
It's going to be one-on-one. If you can get Freeman in a good spot, give him some room, let him go to work in that paint.
Darling for Mitchell, slicing down the lane. Lays it in with the left. There's Darling. Darling pops from mid-range. So underway in the second half. Creighton going to need a rally here.
Oh, good cut.
Beautiful pass to find Dix.
Got a good balance.
Keep in mind they had 8 the entire game against UConn. Graves, that's his first make of the afternoon. Missing quite a bit to begin the second half. They're 0 for 6 from the field. There's Green, is able to lay it in this time.
Games without being a great three-point shooting team. But they're different this year. They have some guys who can knock it down. Just haven't seen it today.
Sad the rim. Mitchell's piling up the rebounds. That's his 9th. Mitchell going coast to coast. I wonder if they might be a team that goes in the crowd and tries to use that as a building block to the younger team. Wow, that's an and one underneath.
If he's not knocking down shots, watch him just coming out of the right side of your screen, sneaking behind.
Santa, Trovic, bounce pass, edge of four, goes up strong.
There you got a 2-on-1, and then you dribble out to the corner.
Darling downhill. Popped away from Davis. Numbers for St. John's on a 3-on-1. Hopkins for the Johnnies.
And now just to slow the bleeding a little bit, they go to a zone 1-3-1.
Darling can't slow him down. Open Prey, gonna give it a go.
8 for him this season.
Prey turn to the corner, jump hook, yeah.
Come by in this city, it really is. You know, you're in Queens. You are the most talked about team. Everywhere you look, they're New York's team. These young men have really proven it this way against St. John's. I don't know if there's anything to read into that, but to me, it does say a lot. I'm not sure what.
Yeah, skips it off the rim. Just looking at the stat sheet, too, 4 St. John's players in double figures.
It's been done, not a lot.
By the way, that challenge unsuccessful. And St. John's gets the ball back and they convert. I think the question this way is this shot is deflected. Leotopoulos on the break leads it for Ibinayo.
Doesn't get a lot of love, but he's another one of those kind of Swiss Army knife guys for the Johnnies. Good move.
Close out what has been a rout. Darling adds to his total, now a season high.
Wow, it's getting hot at the right time defensively. They've stepped up and put their stamp on a lot of these wins that they've had the last 13, especially.
That's a big hand for Tamba.
St. John's team, I just don't. Now, obviously, you need to continue to be consistent, but
81-52 will be the final in the next 1.1 seconds. There's the horn. Oh, it is Johnny's day indeed.
They made a statement. They took care of home. This is a St. John's team that everyone has already found a lot of respect for, but they got some more winning in them, too. Really impressive win today.